1925, a coastal town in Britain. The air was beating and the sky was heavy with the silent promise of snow. By a small dirty wooden window stood Alan, slim, alone, and silent, staring into the dark expanse of the sea. His parents had died suddenly in an accident. Alan's parents died in a big flood during a storm. His village, just 5 kilometers from the sea, was not aware of the approaching flood at night. Alan's parents had a family. He had a little sister, and he himself was a young boy. That night, everyone followed their routine and slept. Alan's house had two rooms, one upstairs where he slept, and one below where his sister slept with their parents. When the sea rose, its roar reached them. That night, everyone was asleep, lantern glowed weakly, and the wind blew, putting out the lights. A huge wave caused destruction and water reached the village within minutes. The current was so strong that Alan had to pull his parents and sister to safety. For 2 days, Alan stayed upstairs, crying, helpless from hunger and lack of sleep. The government did whatever it could, but the damage was severe. All the crops were ruined because the water was sent to protect the city, sending it toward the village instead. On the third day, NGO found Alan, but he refused to go with them. Light rain fell, and the cold grew day by day. They gave Alan some food and clothes, and he went on. By the fifth day, the water had gone down a lot. Alan walked down, the water reaching his chest. He searched for his parents and sister, but they were nowhere to be found. Helpless, he left the house and moved toward the listening sea. From afar, he saw pieces of cloth on a tree. It seemed like his mother, with renewed hope. He hurried through the water, taking a deep breath. But how could a child know if survival was possible after days in the flood? Reaching the tree, he found the scarf, but his mother was not there. He thought she must be somewhere nearby. He searched further, walking through thick bushes. What he saw next shocked him beyond words. Bodies of the dead floated in water. People he recognized, people he did not. He searched desperately for his mother, hope finding with each step. No father, no mother, no sister. Very tried. He kept walking through the water until he reached a place where water surrounded him in all directions. As he approached the sea, he saw an old boat stuck nearby. In it, he noticed a hand. His mother with the silver ring she always wore. Immediately, memories come rushing back. The time his mother was preparing him, saying, "My dear, when you grow up, bring this golden ring back to me." Alan whispered, "Yes, mother, I promise." His mother said to him, "I will not let this go." until you grow up and bring it back. Alan held his mother's hand, loving, and went towards school. Today, when that same hand appeared before him in a completely different state, he felt as if the sky had shattered and the world had crumbled. Birds landed on his head, crying, and the silence was very loud. He had no courage to go any closer. Crying, he took a step forward, then another step back. He could hardly believe that his world had truly been broken. He had become an orphan, helpless and alone. Seeing the harsh truth, he moved forward. He touched his mother's hand, and with the same hand, he gently pulled at her body. Her face shone like a light. He kissed her, held her lovely, and a voice came out of him, the voice of young boy saying, "Mother, why did not I seeing all of this?" No, he thought, how will I take my mother out of the water? Bodies float lightly in water, so he released. He must pull her out no matter what. To do this, he had to walk 2 kilometers to a shallower places. He headed in that direction. For the world, it was lesson that a 10 years old child was pulling his mother out of the flood waters. He saw nothing else. And when Alan's effort was strong, even God guided him. At 2 in the morning, Alan reached a dry area close to the city. He cleaned and cared for his mother's fish. He did not yet know how to lay her to rest in the earth. So he chose a left place that night. He began to dig with his hand, sometimes using pieces of wood. By 5 in the morning, he had dug a pit. He placed his mother in it and covered her with the earth. And as the first sunlight appeared, he walked to the seashore where the relief workers were. From there, he was taken to the kids' home, but man responsible for diverting the flood water into Alan's village was never but do when he finally come face to face with the man who renewed his life. The incredible answer is in a part 2. If Alan's strong spirit inspire you, hit the like button, subscribe to Strong right now so you don't miss the ending to his powerful story, and tell us what kind of strength does it take to keep a promise like this.